them back. But the Women's Club E4's grand final underway at the 2023 U.S. Rowing Masters National Championships. The lineup here: Atlanta in lane 1, Dawn in lane 2, Texas in lane 3, and then lane 4 is the Sarasota Masters, lane 5 Alexandria Community, North Suburban in lane 6, lane 7 Lincoln Park, and lane 8 Three Rivers Association. And as we look across, that is that Alexandria Community boat just out ahead of the Sarasota Masters, those two fast qualifiers for this. But all the boats, with the exception of the Texas boat, very surprisingly so, still in contact in the first quarter of this race.
Looking at our heat times, the Alexandria Community boat, while the leaders of that Heat 1 competed for time with the Sarasota Masters crew, only separated by about 0.6 between two different heats. So you can see that neck-and-neck racing action happening here in the middle of the race course.
Might have Sarasota just a nudge ahead of that Alexandria Community boat at this moment. And then it looks like third would belong to Dawn over in lane 2. As they've had some very fast boats. The Canadians fielding some very fast boats here during the Masters National Championships.
Looks like we've got a little bit of movement out of North Suburban as well, that North Shore of Chicago throwing their ball into the mix here. We see that push in speed has gotten Alexandria Community maybe a touch ahead of Sarasota at this point, maybe only by a foot or so. And then we see, here on this near screen, we've got this fight happening between Three Rivers and Lincoln Park.
And on the far side, Atlanta sticking right with that third place boat of Dawn. So they are doing a fine job, still in contact with the North Suburban boat as well. And out front, there really hasn't been too much movement between the Alexandria Community and Sarasota. They've been fairly evenly matched, though it does look like Alexandria is beginning to make a bit of a move, and kind of their bow looks like it's just a little bit ahead sometimes, like that back and forth as they go. Third still belonging to Dawn as they come down, and now a fight for fourth between Atlanta and North Suburban. But of course, both those boats, those dark shells, they want to be up there in the top 3.
Yes, definitely. You can see the coxswain of the Alexandria boat perched out in front ahead. It's almost like a stare down between the coxswains out of Alexandria Community and Sarasota. And Alexandria Community, now they've got the bow ball of the other crew. So the bow ball of Sarasota is now sitting on that coxswain perched out of that boat, demanding for more, passing that bow ball back now to the bow woman of the Alexandria Community boat.
I'm just laughing because I'm seeing those glances being exchanged between the Alexandria boats.
Some serious side-eye happening between those two coxswains.
Yes, at Sarasota. They are going at it, but Alexandria Community moving forward fast, as in North Suburban. And here comes the Dawn boat, still trying to cling to third, with Northern Suburban trying to eke the way in there. But as they come down to the line, we'll see how it all shakes out in these final meters. Let me see. Atlanta not doing too bad. Neither is the Three Rivers Association boat or Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park, though, a little bit behind. But now coming down 40 meters from the finish, it looks like Alexandria Community is hot on the trail of that gold.
Absolutely. Looks like they've gotten a little bit of open water there. They are on trajectory for first. But look at this fight for silver between Dawn and that Sarasota boat.
Whoa!
Almost too close to call. That was, depending on the stroke, where they were at. After that, it will be North Suburban. Then they're out there in the Three Rivers Association. And then Texas, near crew of Atlanta. And then Lincoln Park rounding out that field. Cannot call that, but it looks like Sarasota by just a hair over Dawn for the silver medal.
Wow. 5/100ths of a second, Sarasota over Dawn in that thing. And what an effort for both those boats as they were going by. A disappointment for North Suburban trying to get onto the medal stand, just out with fourth, but a great performance from them. And then Three Rivers coming a long way back. But Alexandria Community taking charge there in the final 250 and doing the job.